Oh, I gotta do this. I don't like the glare. You okay, Mom? You don't mind, do you? Don't want those nosy neighbors sneaking in and looking over my shoulder. I'm doing a live broadcast. Do you want to come say hi to all the YouTube people watching YouTube out there in the wild, crazy world that we live in? Are you sure, Pauline? You sure? You could get famous. I can make you famous, you know. you know. Am I back? Am I spinning? Am I I've never been called spinny before, but I've been called a few things. What I'm doing here is I'm talking live to all these people from all over the world. We had a guy here from Newfoundland, or no, Nova Scotia, one from Australia, Switzerland. Where else? You guys can't hear me? Are you serious? Hello, testing one, two. I will try this. Oh, oh, what the hell's going on here? There we go. Here we go. Better knock all this stuff off. Okay, good. Where's the guy that can't hear me? I can hear you. I can hear you. One Mashed Life. He was from Newfoundland. Maybe he turned the volume off, or Nova Scotia, or somewhere like that. Okay, we're in the house and getting warm. I keep forgetting to look at the camera up there because I keep looking down here because that's where you guys are all talking. So, Susan, did you tell me if it was you or Ian? Hi, Wayne. Wayne's out camping, you guys. He drove a whole half hour away from the shop to get away and enjoy some of British Columbia's West Coast beautiful sunny weather. And he's out camping. So if anybody's out near Rath Trevor Beach, go and bug the old man for me, okay? Because I kind of miss him. We've been away for 2 weeks. Oh yeah, wait to drive. It's the only the Stinson thing. So I think he had it was either 2 months or 3 months he had to wait before he could actually drive. It was right in time for our last VanLife meetup, and he had to actually pull over and rest on the way up. So he's uh he's been really good with his keeping an eye on what's going on in his life. So I'm happy about that. See, told you it was in Raft River. So yeah, for those of you who weren't hearing, we have a really big release coming tomorrow. Right now, I'm working in Kelowna. We got Pauline's beautiful black hot rod car all washed up yesterday, so it'd be shiny. So when she was driving, looking for a new husband, at least they'll like her car. We're working on the CRV today. I have been struggling my arse off ever since I went to Alberta. I don't know if it's the weather and the low humidity, or should I say dryness, but my breathing has been totally affected. I'm trying to get through until I get home, but it's been scaring me a couple times. Maybe I need to go up to Prince Rupert where it's really wet and hang out there and heal up. Right now, I'm in Kelowna. Sorry I didn't make it through Kamloops. I don't think I was supposed to get in touch with you. Should I drive up that way tomorrow? No, no. I've already made plans to go and meet Ronnie Fast down in Chilliwack. Chilliwack? Pretty sure it's Chilliwack. Could be Abbotsford. I'm not too sure. But yeah, I'm in Kelowna. I've been here for a couple days. Literally, when I was in um, Red Deer, I I went to my ex-wife's place and said, I need a place to stay. I need to hang out and just stay calm and blah 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 blah. And I couldn't walk. Like I could walk, but I'd lose my breath. Like I would get up to go to the washroom, and by the time I got back into bed, I couldn't catch my breath. I was hyperventilating. It was pretty scary. I've been having a few bouts of that here and there as I travel back west and getting more humidity. So right now we're in Kelowna. Kelowna does have some humidity. It's very similar to Alberta, but dry, desert like. And yeah, we'll see what happens when I get to the coast. If it goes back to normal on the coast, I'll know exactly that's what it is. Didn't bring my CPAP machine with me because, frankly, I had nowhere to plug it in and didn't know where I was going to plug it in. So we took that chance. I don't know if it would have helped. So we'll be finding out. You're releasing something, eh? We are. We are going to go on a trip. I have probably 2 weeks worth of video in my bank right now on something that I have been working on for over a month. And it's been an amazing trip. That's what this road trip is about. Where we had to go and finish off some stuff that we were working behind the scenes on. So we took off, and you guys watched the last visit where I'm here in Kelowna. Well, I'm here in Kelowna, and you're going to see some more updated stuff that's going to be coming up here very shortly, starting tomorrow. We're about to blow your minds. That's the trick. We're going to try. Oh, oh, okay, you're back. Yeah, sorry, Ron. I lost the way of how to find my way back in. I ended up hit end stream, and I guess that's you don't hit end stream. You have to go back through and find your. I forgot to put crackers down. So you know when you go on a walk and you have crackers and you throw a little piece down so you know how to fly home, and then when you come back, you find out there's squirrels and birds that ate them all. And you remain lost. That's exactly where I was lost. Hello, Robin. Hey, LJ, how's it going? Hammered from Hammer Towns. I did hear that you guys were getting some really crappy weather. My friend right now, he's in Oakville. So my helper right now, my helper, what's his name again? Andrew. Andrew works for a company that he had to go do a bunch of installs for his computer stuff. So you can watch that, honey, if you want. I'm using this mic. You don't want to hear about disability lawyers? It's new. Okay. So turn the music down. And then the thing is, with these ones here, they have noise cancellation. So you guys are actually hearing me and you can't hear anything else that's going on. I lost one, though. I'm going to have to go back and look for it outside. This is the new stream. Thanks, Catherine. Too funny. Okay, we're back. Scotland is having stunning weather, too. Well, that is really good to hear. It happens sometimes when the rest of the what? Uh, Still, you guys have so much history. That's where everybody's from. Well, not everybody, just a majority of the world, us white people. Huh? Yeah, I would say a big majority of us are from the Scotland, UK, Scotland and Ireland, and then you got your France, and right, and then they kind of I think that's where society started. I don't know. I'm just making crap up. Think so? Okay, so he's going out for lunch tomorrow. Wayne's talking about himself. He should be talking to me and asking me questions about, you know, technical things, like how to hook up a solar panel properly. But he's going for lunch tomorrow, so you can catch him. He's going to be at the Mount Aerosmith Brew Pub. Is Jeffy Bear okay? I couldn't tell you. Jeffy Bear doesn't talk to anymore. He's found better friends to hang out with. Yeah, that's because everybody leaves Scotland. Good answer. Yeah, so it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really hoping that what's coming up, like, is going to be amazing. I really do hope that that's what's it's going to be. It's going to be an amazing. I'm trying to find the right words to explain it. Journey. to come along and join me along as I wander down this pathway and then start trying new skills out that I haven't really practiced yet. So my buddy Andrew jumped on board with me. He used to play in a band. He's the guy that does all my music for me. He's in a band. He or was in a band. He still is a guitar, still a musician. He's a very high techy guy that works on computers and hardwares and softwares, and he used to do a bunch of editing and video editing and stuff like this for his band. So he jumped on board with me and said, "Listen," and he's throwing things at me. "Try this, try that. You should go out and do this. You should. The only gotta do is do this." And he's been such an inspiration to me because I have been in that gray area with the winter and stuff being around and my health not being the greatest. So love you very much, Andrew. Thank you very much for hanging out and inspiring me and helping me out so much. He's actually helping me with the editing and taught me so much about how to edit differently. So if you notice, my videos are starting to change a little bit. Well, that's why, because he's been pointing things out to me. Dude, you guys want to see dude? Dude, dude, come here. He's he's lying in a sud puddle out in the front room and on the carpet. We've been outside all day. We're cleaning the car up and getting ready to go places and have some fun, eh? What the heck's okay. Yeah, Cheryl, it's gonna be amazing. Oh, hi Cheryl. Thanks for joining us. We on our second attempt to go live because we kept losing our internet somehow. Because this thing is really good. This this computer that I'm using, it's amazing with picking up Wi-Fi. So I don't know why we are getting it. We were feet away from where the Wi-Fi was from, like where it shooted out from here. What are you looking at? What are you looking at for? Yeah, I know. That's why I said I was right down outside. So we were at what 20 feet away, 30 feet away from it, and it kept shutting off on me. Weird, eh? I guess because we're outside of the house and the walls are made out of like plaster, or the exterior is. And I do know I do know that the dude is the star, but don't tell him, okay? It'll go to his head. Then they'll want to change his name to something. Keep my mouth shut there. Oh, going to Smitty's. Yeah, that's the place that we go to Smitty. We go to Smitty's during our Wrath Trevor days, like when we're in Wrath Trevor and we have meetups. That's where we go. So the end of the year meetup for Vancouver Island VanLife meetups, they hold 4 a year, and usually it's in August or September. And at the end of it, when we all pack up and leave, there's probably 6 or 8 or 10 of us that show up at the restaurant because we're too lazy to cook in the morning. It's all good. Cheryl, the dude turns 3 this year? 3. 3? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Come here, dude. Come, come here. Come here. He's just barely moving, eh? Come here, buddy. Come on. What's the matter? Oh, oh, oh. Oh, he says, okay, fine. What do you guys want? I was sleeping and my dad woke me up. And then we had to come here and talk to you guys. I had a bath yesterday because I had a dirty bum and I had to jump. I'm like, I don't like baths that much. You look how shaggy he's getting, eh? I'll have to give him a haircut when he gets home. Day 3. Look at Sue. So the dude is 3 on March the 3rd. Or March the 9th. Thanks, Sue. I love you, man. It's amazing. Oh, look at the monster has right. Hey, monster, when you come back with the to get coffee, can you bring me a lucky? I love you, man. Hey, Kenny, how's it going, buddy? Okay, the dude wants to use this. Okay, I've signed enough autographs or paw prints or whatever you guys call it for more than 4 years. That's about as long as I've been making them for, buddy. We started doing this in, was it January of 2020? 2021? When was that? Is it 2025 now? Yeah, so it was 2020, January of 2020. So it's been 5 years? I think so, something like that. This is the first break I've had from the school bus, thinking I was going to have surgery. I'm glad I didn't because what's one of the things I was thinking about last night and last little while, but last night it hit me. I've been having breathing issues and like major ones. I got to go and see somebody about it when I get home. But it was right around the time I was supposed to have surgery. And I'm like, wow, that's kind of strange, man. Like, that's crazy. So I'm like, I'm kind of glad I didn't get the surgery just for health reasons. Maybe if the knee didn't work, maybe I wouldn't even come out alive. Who knows? I have been doing more exercising. It's been lacking the last week because of my breathing, but I have been getting out and trying to walk. We spent all day, like all day, I worked all day long doing this and doing that. Lots of breaks, mind you, because of my breathing. But I think as long as I keep the motivation going and eating differently, we are going to be able to try to get a different way of life going. That's the big idea, trying to get healthier. What are you guys doing? How's the weather in Rupert? I might be heading up there. If I do head up there, I'm going to take my little CRX on there or CRV up there. We'll go have Mount Hayes. We'll see if we can find some wolves. Rupert has some really cool wolves. Can I do this? No, that doesn't work. I was trying to do it so like if I had the words in front of me, what you guys were typing instead of me. Oh, maybe I can do this. No, can't do it. I was seeing if I could slide it over, make me really small, and then my ah. Thank you, sir. There's a hockey game on. I know it's 12 o'clock somewhere. It's Saturday, and we always have a beer on one of our podcasts. That's what I should do, a podcast. Chess? Oh, chef, I don't know. I'm also cooking tonight for the kids. Maybe we'll videotape that. Huh? They love it when I come here. Hey, you guys love me, don't you? That's we don't love you. We put up with you. Just because you're Austin's friends. Yeah. Vancouver Island's favorite beer. That's exactly right. It even says that on the boxes when you buy them. 9:30. We're 8 hours behind. It is. I don't even know what time it is. It's 1:30 here, so we're 7 hours behind. Oh, 8 hours behind. You are. Yeah. See. Okay, we're up. You got a vehicle that'll make it up there because I don't have a spare seat. Well, I could make a spare seat for you. It's working really good. Thanks again, Wayne, for that great idea for the bed. It works great. We're still gonna have to figure out how to cut the actual mattress to make it work properly. Because it feels funny when you're lying in it. Try to splice it so it bends better. But yeah, I folded it right up, and then I realized was for when people are around. But when I push my seat all the way forward and then slightly lean the seat back a little bit and have the bed folded down, that the dude, I pulled the headrest off so the dude can travel back and forth. So I need to make a stand for him to sit on in the front seat because he doesn't like to sit in the front seat anymore because he can't see out without standing up and looking out. I figure if I put like 4 or 6 inches or 8 inches or 10 inches of foam in there, build a platform they can put on the seat, then he can sit up front with me, which would be funner because is funner a word? More fun. That's what it was. Thanks, Cheryl. I really enjoy making those little videos. That's one of the things that Andrew helped me with. He's the geek, right? He's the guy that goes and researches. Oh, Brent, your shorts are too long, and you need to do this, and you need to do that, and so I started making these videos. So I started making those videos, and he started showing me how to hack them up like that, and it was like, oh. So I was like, okay. And since I was in a house, that's all I did was cook and eat, cook and eat and clean, cook, eat and clean. That's what you guys do, I guess. So I guess we do that in our buses too, but a lot less of it. So it I decided to start making those videos. I like them too. I enjoy having fun. I got those, what do they call them? Keyboard warriors coming in. You know, they don't like my cooking and shows. And I thought you were a van life guy, and you don't even live in a van, and I hate your music. I'm like, thanks for wasting your time typing that to me. I love you, man. They're the best. Michelangelo. That's like a nickname. Michelangelo Splinter. I am doing freaking awesome, dude. My life has been amazing. One thing when the sun comes out, man, I'm telling you, my life changes. My brain starts to work again, and I wish my body would, but we'll work on that. Right? It's funny. I have a live audience in here. Pauline's over here listening away to me and laughing at me and making fun of me and watching a hockey game, and I'm just being a goofball here on YouTube, having a beer and enjoying myself. I'll definitely be cooking in the CRV. The CRV is going to be a mini school bus, basically. I've been talking with Mark the paint guy. You guys remember him. He's not too far from me. He's probably a day's trip to go visit, so I'm not going to go see him. But he just picked up a CRV too, and he's coming out to the island in June. So we're working on a few things with him, trying to get roof racks for it. We're trying to get, I want to get a Thule box for one of those long, skinny Thule boxes, THULE. I want to be able to bring my chainsaw. I got a blower. I got a few different things, a fire pit, stuff like that. And since it's too low and stuff like that, I might put a small lift kit in it. And we're also thinking about getting one of those cheap gazebo type tents because if it's so low, then it's your awnings wouldn't be good. And I can pick up a cheap tent like that for like $100 or something like that. So we'll outfit it so that you don't spend a lot of time. I don't spend a lot of time in my van during the summer. I'm too busy outside enjoying the weather and stuff like that. So if it's raining, then you travel, find the sunny spots, hang out, and set up a gazebo, blah, blah, blah. So that's the idea this summer is possibly outfitting this thing so it's comfortable enough to hit the road for a month or so at a time instead of just doing weekend excursions. And I got other people helping me out on some um trying to get housing too. Like I think that I will be. I'm not gonna well, I'm gonna have a full-time place, but it's gonna be like an old folks home, I think is what I'm gonna be looking at. Something that I can have a small place where it's there all the time, and that will be my winter refuge and my sweet spot to go home and recoup. Like if I'm out for a month or a week or whatever, I can come home and jump in the lawn. Well, showers are easy. It's the baths that I found that I really like. My old weary body really loves to soak in a nice hot bath, so I'm gonna be thinking about trying to find getting into one of those. What I'm looking at is the subsidized. What do they call that? What do they call us old people? Housing, seniors housing. There you go. Subsidized senior housing. Thanks, Norm. Or is that where you live? So yeah, we're gonna look into that thing. It's like a 4-year waiting list. I'm kind of hoping. I love that my buddy is allowing me to stay with him. Um, I just would like a place of my own. It's just me. So that's what the plan is. Cheryl, I have a first generation, first year 1997 Honda CRV with just turned 238,000 kilometers. I need to get an oil change, which will be happy when I get back to the island. So love it. We just put a new timing belt in it, new brakes in it, and it's just an amazing little car. And they're supposed to run to 400,000 or 500,000 kilometers, which is probably longer than I'm going to live. So it'll be amazing vehicle for me to have. The gas mileage on it is crazy. I think I filled up twice going out to Red Deer. Twice. I bet you it's 6 or 7 guys, maybe 8 in the school bus. So I saved quite a bit of money on fuel this time, but we had other expenses we had to take care of. But yeah. Well, Bonnie's leaving. See you, Bonnie. Bye. Did she leave? There we go. Hope I got her before she said. Right. You know what? That Norm, that pod. Wow, you remember that? Wow. Mental institution. I had a pod in my Volkswagen van, and I built a Volkswagen van, and I've always customized and made them look cool. And this one I made into 4-wheel drive. It wasn't 4-wheel drive, but it had a 6-inch lift kit to it. And my girlfriend at the time did not like sleeping in the van. They come with very, I think it's 2 or 3 inch foam, but it's very high dense, and that's why they last forever. But she wanted to bring all this extra stuff, and they're like, "You can't bring all this extra stuff in the van. Like, there's no room for it." So I went out and accidentally stumbled across this pod. I can't even remember what they're called. It's called an Outbacker or something, and they're hard to find on the internet. And it was all made of polyurethane, and it held a queen size bed. I put a double in it, and it was amazing. It looked like Mork from Mork's eggshell that he arrived on Earth with. Gull wing doors on it. They both opened like this. So you climb in from either side. The back opened up, had a kitchen. I mean, look at it, claustrophobic in it. It was huge inside. And there was 2 windows. It was awesome. But yeah, no, I don't want to tow anything. Nothing. Towing things. Some of you guys can have your trailers and love them. Oh, but I can drop it here and there. Yeah, but when you're on the road, you stop for groceries or you stop for gas or you got to go through traffic or pull it into traffic. No, thanks. It was cool, Norm. They don't make them. You can probably find them, and they were only made for like a year and a half or 2 years in the northwest of in Washington State. And yeah, they you can still find them. It's just not. That's what it's called. It's called an Outbacker, but I can't remember much more about it other than an Outbacker. So yeah, it's. I don't even know if it's. They were trying to sell it. I don't know if they sold it, but people I sold it to, they were trying to sell the Volkswagen van and the pod together. Uh, whatever. It was a teardrop. Yeah, it was a weird looking teardrop though. The worst one I've ever seen. Yeah. Thank you, Lore. Or you took Lore off, so is it Lore? I don't know. I'm getting confused. People changing their names on me. I mean, I don't even live in a van. I live in a school bus, and I'm still Brent's Van Life. People say, "Well, how come you call yourself Brent's Van Life?" Like, well, because I started in a van life, and I didn't want to confuse people. And technically, my school bus is a van. It's a 1-ton Chevy. But now you're in the CRX. I still own the school bus. Cheers. Is Kev here? Hi, Kev. Can you see the ground yet, Kev, or is it still frozen white? Life is doing awesome, Kev. We just did a quick trip to Alberta. And we're on our way back, and we're in the lovely little hick town of Kelowna. Little hick town. Oh my God, this place is grown. I first started working here in like '85, I think it was. And it was a nice, small, little tourist place that you could come into. Now it's like a monstrosity of craziness. They put the Coquihalla Highway in '85, which opened it up because it became a 4-hour trip to Vancouver. So they called this like the bedroom community of Vancouver. So people that had, money, they would come up here and buy a house, raise their family here, and you drive down and have an apartment when you could afford it back in those days. And the old man would go down and work. So he'd work down in the big metropolis of Vancouver and come up here for the weekends, which was probably a good idea back then because now real estate has gone super crazy. And like I was up here before they were building houses. It was all orchards up here. It was crazy. Let me hit that keyboard warriors. You guys gotta watch. Like it's funny because it's in the you guys are we have way too many of you guys in here like patrolling the people, right? What do you call you guys? Moderators or whatever. But it's on my actual channel. Like when you're actually reading the comments, that's where I get them. And one of the things I've always learned to do is like kill them with kindness. Because they'll come up with some of the stupidest things they say, and like, "Oh, I'm sorry you feel that way." Hell, and then half the time they either delete it, or if they're a warrior, they'll keep it going, and then you kind of hit them again with it. And after 3 or 4 of those contents, and I'm just like, okay, because I want you guys. Sometimes I'll even pin it to the top, right? If you guys read the comments, you'll see some guy being an idiot on the thing. I was like, hey, you guys, you want to help me like laugh at this guy and point at him and say, or wish him well and sorry you feel that way. Why do you bother watching it? And especially, why would you type such negativity out in the world? Don't we have enough of it in our lives already? You know, play with them, try to get them over on the right side, right? Get a little humor out of them. I do things differently. Hello, Van Girl, or Oh Van Girl. Things are awesome. Life is amazing. I'm just really happy things are going on. An early channel on the pod? What? What are you talking about, Norm? I had an early video on the channel. Are you French and you're writing things backwards now? Volkswagens get excellent miles. I'm not riding the Volkswagen, I'm riding the Honda though. But my old Volkswagens were amazing. I kind of miss them. I'm just so that you get to an, I don't want to say an age because I think I'm young, brain wise. Oh, I think I know what the problem might be. It's all Kev's fault. Huh? No, it's Kev's fault. You're an old sicko. And look what I picked up. You guys see that? Bruce? I stopped by and saw Bruce yesterday or 2 days ago. I was driving through Calgary and stopped in to see Van Ma Ruth. She was really sick, so I had to stop in and say hi to her. Blah blah blah. She's heading off to Cuba soon, and her neighbors were Bruce and his dad and Ben. So we stopped around, had a quick chat, and BS'd with them for a while, and grabbed a sticker to stick onto the CRV, and then we hit the road. So no, the problem, Norm, is my computer's full. The hard drive is full. The hard drive, whatever. See, that's how much I know about them, and I haven't learned how to take my stuff off and put it into an external hard drive. I did buy an external hard drive, so we will be learning that. That's what Andrew was going to help me with today, so we'll be working on that later.
I'm stealing internet. What are you talking about? And my internet, the only time I get internet is this. It says the other one's out there somewhere, but I don't know where it is. Make sure I put it on. Yep. She's empty. Problem is, I lost it in a pile of rocks. One of those, what do they call that? Easy take care of landscaping where it's all pebbles. So it's like, you got to try to find one of those. It's going to be fun, right?